Okay, so now I'm in a completed model, and I'm going to show you how to actually create some of uh, the images and renderings that we create. So over here, you'll see you have this photo button. If you click on that, it's super simple. So each of these are different clips that you can create. Select an empty one, and you just navigate the same way you would normally navigate in Lumion to wherever you want to take the photo. So let's say we want to take this photo here. You just click this photo button, and there's some things you can do from here. So you can add focal length, adjust that, and you can add effects. Um, So currently I already have some effects on some of my previous images that I'm just going to copy and paste onto this so that the images look the same. So I'm going to come up here to the menu, click on Edit, Copy Effects, and I'm going to come up here on this photo, the photo we want to apply it to, click on Edit and Paste Effects. Now the two photos should look identical in terms of image quality. To create the actual effects one by one, there are some custom styles that or there's some styles, pre-designated styles that you can filter through. So I usually use realistic, um, and that adds a certain look to it. Some of the more important things you need to know about are hyperlight, which will take different, it's hard to explain it, it takes different lighting scenarios of your scene and then averages them so that it looks very, very realistic, keeps the shadow super active, and this percentage is just how many iterations it will go through for that hyperlight. That's kind of the best way I can describe it. If you adjust it, you can undo it by clicking that back arrow twice. And then there's exposure. You can kind of adjust how much light is coming into the scene there. But you can also add them one by one. So we'll come back to custom style, and let's say I've got some different variation uh, of the scene of my model, my imported model that I want to show. So I'm going to add that effect, variation control. It's just effects, objects, and variation control. And you'll see some of these effects can be used in photo mode, like a lot of these animation ones and whatnot. But anyways, so variation control, for instance, I can use, and I can go to variation 2 or 1 of anything that I choose. So to edit it, I'll click on this edit button and select the origin point of my object I want to control the variation of. And right now I'm on variation 1, and that's variation 2. So we'll stick with variation 2. And we'll go with that. And then from there, to render the photos, you just click this render photo button. And you can either select the photo set or the current shot. The photo set is usually what I like to do. And then these are the different aspect ratios that you can go with. So this is kind of like a 4K image, and then this is like your standard 1080p image. Usually I go with 1080p. This is going to be a much larger file and harder to share, so usually I'll stick with that. And then I'll come into and create a folder. I've already done this once, but I'll go ahead and delete all of these. And we'll just throw a number on there, like 1, and hit render. And as you can see, I mean, I've got quite a few photos, and the estimated time is less than 60 seconds. So the render times are significantly faster than other render times in software like 3ds Max and so forth. So If you go ahead and let that render, it will produce those 2D images. So let's go ahead and see those as they spit them out. So we'll go to my proposal folder. This particular proposal, lumion, and renderings. And then you can see that the image quality is actually a little bit better than what it shows in preview mode. And that's how you render an image.